Yo guys, Magic Silver Gaming here. Welcome back to another live stream. Today guys, I'll be talking about World War II, Call of Duty World War II guys. So it's like, kind of like the new thing going on, right? Everyone's like getting full excited and everyone's getting pumped for this crazy game. Now, there was a lot of surprises too coming to this, as you know, Call of Duty was going on this really weird streak. They were going on this like this really futuristic theme for the past two games now. So Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, I think Infinite Warfare has to be the most futuristic one I've ever seen yet, and it was kind of scaring people because, you know, Infinite Warfare was not the best Call of Duty ever made, but you know, happens, and it's just that people were getting surprised that they were hearing World War II Call of Duty, and people were getting really confused. That's because Call of Duty was going on this futuristic theme. Now I can see being surprised, but yeah, I was surprised myself. Because why would they just jump to futuristic to this all the way back until like 1944 kind of like themed? It just didn't make really much sense in a way, and it was confusing. And it was confusing to a lot of people, especially a lot of people that played all these futuristic looking games. Now, of course, the beta, the pre-order is now available. If you, well, actually not the beta, but if you pre-order the game, it will the beta will be available. But it's just super crazy to know that futuristic was a thing, and then it just stopped. I don't know if there was getting hate, like, why are you making all this futuristic stuff? And today's day, like, or today it's getting more and more futuristic, and I can see how they're like, oh, well, this is going to happen in so many years. Even I think that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is a little bit too realistic, or over-realistic. And it just got way too crazy, and I don't know, guys. I had it was the second Call of Duty ever made, and that was actually really cool. I've actually played World at War, and those are really fun to enjoy just because it was like the olden days, and it was really cool. They did make official song for it. They have, like, the trailer came out. It's definitely confirmed, without a doubt. It's crazy, guys, because just to know that Destiny 2 and like all these games, Destiny 2, World War II, Battlefront 2, they're all coming out kind of in the same kind of area, about like September, October, like going into the fall area. And it's just crazy that they packed a lot of those into one. But pretty much, kind of losing what I'm gonna say here, because I pretty much said a lot of the stuff that needs to be said for this. But Call of Duty is just, it's a very popular game. A lot of people play it. A lot of people did not play the newest version, Infinite Warfare, because people thought that it was just way too futuristic for them. Even for myself, I felt like it was way too futuristic for my belongings, and I'm fine with Call of Duty Black Ops 3 just because it's futuristic, but nothing over the limit. Infinite Warfare was way too much for me. I could not even take it. The guns were just really bad, and it was just sad to see that the AK-47, which was it's not technically the AK-47 Infinite Warfare, but they destroyed it. And in Infinite Warfare, they legit just they destroyed it. They destroyed the the AK-47 in this game, and I feel like that's rubbish because technically in this game it's the KN-44, and I don't know in Infinite Warfare what it is, but that whatever that gun's called, they ruined it because it was such a good weapon at the time. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why they decided to do that.
Even death can upgrade. Care for a taste.
Okay. And I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about this whole futuristic thing? I feel like it's terrible. I feel like the way they had to do that is it's so bad. Like, I don't know. I think they kind of screwed their company up. Like, I think Treyarch they kind of screwed up because, first of all, Treyarch they were going on this futuristic theme, as I say last time, and then boom, World War II. Is this like we're going back like almost like 100 years from now? Almost 100 years, because like Infinite Warfare takes like in 2030, almost 40, and that game is based on 1944, so almost a freaking 100 years. I can't believe they just. Now I think they probably did that because they probably got to the limit of going to the futuristic. I don't think they could get more futuristic than they did with Infinite Warfare. Now, with Call of Duty Black Ops 3, they finally released the double jump. Now, there was a mod probably where you could do it on other games, but the double jump was pretty much invented in this game. What else was? Oh yes. The riding on the walls thing, that was invented in this one, and they carried that onto Infinite Warfare. Of course, why wouldn't they? Of course, they're not gonna do that for World War II, which I think is fine because it doesn't make sense. Why would you add like all that futuristic stuff into an old event? And I think it's kind of cool, but it's also kind of scaring me because World at War and the what is the other one? Final. Guys, you're gonna have to help me out here. Final what? I don't know. Well, the second Call of Duty ever made, that was on World War II pretty much. That was based on World War II, so it really doesn't make sense. Why would they base another one on the same thing if there's already a Call of Duty that was invented for World War II? I don't understand, guys. Treyarch has some crazy minds going on. I don't know what to say because every time I just talk about it, it gets me more confused and confused. But just thinking that frickin' World War II comes out of nowhere and destroys the like if they made another World War if they made another futuristic game, I would probably blew up. So I think that's why they kind of covered their butts. They didn't want to get destroyed. Now, I think they had no ideas. what to do. That's why I think Call of Duty made this. They had no idea what they were gonna do because they went on this futuristic thing, and futuristic is where you pretty much stop. And then they're like, oh no, we gotta make a game before everyone gets mad at us, and I guess this was their game, and I don't know. Tell me guys in the comments if you guys are mad about the whole futuristic going to old style. I'm not very I'm not complaining, but I'm concerned for Call of Duty and Treyarch and Activision and all those sponsors and companies that help Call of Duty and make Call of Duty better. But it's just concerning me that they surprised so many people and people weren't ready for this, and that they ran out of ideas for a new Call of Duty. And I knew they weren't gonna stop because they're Call of Duty. I don't know when they're gonna stop, but if they do, God bless them all. But it was disappointing for me to see that. But otherwise, guys, we're gonna finish this live stream off with a little bang. Oh guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Now guys, really quickly before I do anything, tomorrow I'll be doing a live stream on some really cool stuff, and that will be Friday the 13th, guys. Surprisingly, the lobby was not laggy at all, so maybe we fixed it. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.